start with seeing the trading journal, right? Yeah, everybody should do their trade journal. Yeah, now you see this 2024 one, we're going for the 2025 one. Okay, so 20th of July, yes, 10 a.m. news, non-farm payroll week, Wednesday, non-farm payroll Wednesday. Okay, so basically today 10 o'clock, we probably will have a nice silver bullet. Probably, but will we really have it? That is another thing that we're gonna have a look at, right? So yeah, this is Tuesday. Okay, so let's have a look at Tuesday. Okay, so I did two trades, broke my rules. Second trade, traded outside of my business hour. Yeah, as of right now, yeah, as of right now, the date today is already November, and yes, this trade review is not mistaken. It's 29th of July, so it's more like looking back at past price action with the current me, like the current me right now, watching the price chart. What will I see? What did I see? What maybe there's something that I saw right now, but I didn't see it that time. I'm definitely gonna try to make sure I stay awake and let's smash this trade review together, guys. But yep, let's smash this trade review together, guys. So today we got something interesting to see, and okay, something that's interesting here is basically later I'm gonna make a mental note, and basically yeah, first we're gonna have a six sister trade idea, and also yep, 10 a.m. news, but during the news time we didn't move a lot. Okay, so later we have a look, and we consolidate in 1050 macro, and then we start pulling lower like nobody's business. Bearish on seeing the daily chart, which I miss. Okay, so I miss seeing the high time frame charts, and then I got my ass handed. I stared at the chart like a zombie today, feeling tired, seeing it and studying it more than 2 hours. Okay, before that, let me just, yeah, cause you see my previous trade views, ended up sleeping after doing like halfway. So today might be one of the days, but I'm gonna try my best not to do it. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, so yes, let's look at the daily chart. Okay, so looking at the daily chart, what I can see here is definitely first. See how we touch the new week opening gap of 28th July one, which is this week's new week opening gap, and rejects lower like that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna definitely do this here. I'm gonna measure the wicks. Wow, why so thick anyway? Measure the wicks here. Wow, damn thick. Okay, I'm gonna measure here and here. Let's do yellow and get the midpoint, upper quadrant, lower quadrant. Okay, because right now what it feels like to me, it really feels like it's bearish. And where is the first target if price want to go down? Here, the upper quadrant of this week here. So definitely right now looking at this chart, this is the first trade idea. Then second will be the CE week and see how far we can go lower. Okay, so that's it for the time being. Ooh, nice. Okay, okay. Okay, so this is the weekly chart. And weekly chart, what we will draw up definitely is the previous week high. And yeah, that's about it. So that's going to be important. Yeah, see, I draw the previous week high and the previous day high. So this is basically the previous week high. Okay, very nice. Then I went down to 4 hour chart. And 4 hour chart, you can see that we are trading inside this 4 hour CB here. Okay, right now looking at this chart. Okay, we are trading inside this 4 hour CB here, and bodies is respecting it. Okay, and not to mention that the upper quadrant, we touch the upper quadrant of this 28th of July here and here. then measure the upper quadrant CE, lower quadrant level. And you can see at the upper quadrant level, we literally, guys, stop it and rejected lower with bodies respecting this 4-hour CB. So is it looking bullish or bearish to me at the moment? At the moment, it's looking really bearish, okay, on 4-hour chart. Bearish, okay? And also the quadrants on the daily chart. So 4-hour chart, big bodies tell me that it's bearish, okay, so I'm bearish. So if right now any long trades that I go, right, I'm gonna disqualify it. That means any long trades that I go now, even though if it's a profit trade, I will consider it as a losing trade. Okay. So what is this? This is also 4-hour chart. Okay, yep. And the fact that we failed to reach in this 4-hour CB on top, but stops here. What does it say? It says firmness, guys. And remember now 9:50 macro, 10 o'clock we got news. 10 a.m. we have news incoming, red news, red news. Yeah, that's why we stay still and we wait. So right now things really look really bearish, Okay, so that's the 4-hour chart. And yeah, 4-hour chart you bring into the 1 hour. Let's go back and try to get the 4-hour chart, okay? Okay, let's try. Let's just try. 6449 maybe, and 6442.5. Okay, 6442.5. So 6442.5 and 6449. Okay, we're gonna do this both. 6449. Yeah, so we can see it's here, somewhere here. You can see 1 hour. What did I draw? I draw this, okay, here to here, and I measure the dealing range, and here is the 0.5 level. So this is the premium level. So basically here to here, you can measure the dealing range. Though the dealing range is here. So this is the equilibrium level, and on top here is all premium. So what can you see here? So you can see from here we have already discovered a lot of discount, and right now we are in the premium one time. Okay, we already reached the premium. So right now we may very well want to go down also, because this 1 hour CB right here, you can see we literally touch it and rejected lower. So right now things is really looking bearish. And you just look at buy side is cleared here. We did clear buy side on top here and traded up inside this 1 hour CB and rejected lower here. So right now things really the order flow looks bearish, okay? Okay, so many things is looking really bearish to me. Plus look at that. Buy side cleared here. Body staying below this swing high. Touch this 1 hour CB. Just tap it did tap into it, okay? It did tap into it, then start rejecting lower right now. And we are in the 10 o'clock, okay? 10 o'clock news coming. So let's see. Okay, yes, Wednesday 10 o'clock news coming. Okay. This is live, and you can see here also. Okay, 29th of July. So I'm not cheating or anything. Okay, this is really 29th of July. Okay, nice. We reach in the premium. Yeah, right now we really should go lower. Okay, so it's looking bearish to me from 4 hour to 1 hour. We reach in the premium already. So right now we are good to go lower. Okay. Okay, so this BC seems very important because it's very obvious. Yeah, and this is like the Sunday one inside the new week opening gap. So look very obvious, nice BC, rejection, and bam, up higher. So looks important. That's why I want to keep it. So about knowing which PD array to choose, which PD array is important, that depends on how you do choose also. It depends on experience. Things are gonna start to get boring here. This 5 minute chart, nothing much, nothing much, nothing much yet. Okay. 15-minute chart also nothing much. Just feels like to me buy side is damaged right now, sell side is the one that is clean. Okay, right now forex we got this buy side here, and dollar we got the sell side here, so we shall see, man. Okay, so this is the first presented fair value gap. This is the new opening range gap. But why I didn't use this as an enter? Because at 10 o'clock we have news, okay? That is why. So when I'm seeing this BC, this body one close below it. If body close below it, we'll likely look to the lower downside. Okay. Yeah, so let's continue. So basically, yep, this is the first trade idea. First trade idea, we traded into the first presented fair value gap and rejected lower like that already. Okay. So right now I'm looking this and looking this to act as inversion fair value gap, means resistant. Want to see like that. Okay. So right now what I'm going to do is here I'm going to at previous week high. Okay. I'm going to go short. I can go short as price fishing right here. So here I'm going to go short. I don't care right now if I entered short. Where did I enter short in my own account? No. Right now, me seeing the chart right here, okay, I'm gonna enter short because what happened? What the next thing that I want you guys to see is this, okay? Okay, actually here got another fair value gap lah. Okay, so this fair value gap is what making the price chop at the moment. So next year is not the best entry, but this is the early entry. The next best entry is if you can see price close below it, right? Then I'm gonna see start crashing here already, because this is the new week opening gap. Okay. Okay, because dollar looking higher also, so actually very good. Okay, it's just that Nasdaq is not firm below that low. Can see Nasdaq is trading below it here. Dow also firm, but forex is firm downside and dollar firm upside. So dolex and forex already give me dollar and forex already give me the green light to be in symmetry if I'm expecting lower prices in indices. Okay, so yeah, this is the higher time frame charts for our chart. So yeah, even though I'm seeing few trading futures, I still look at forex and dollar just to see the big picture. You must see the big picture. Okay, so right now the most low resistant trade will come, like I said, when we close below this, because right now this fair value gap is the one that is holding the price. Okay, so let's say if 6428, right? Look, I want to see where's the sell side. Okay, sell side is 6423, and here is 6428. Okay, okay. Okay, now this is the 5 minute chart. So look at the 5 minute chart. What can you see? 5 minute chart, we can see that price is also rejecting here. Just cleared sell side. There's no fair value gap inside here at the moment. Like here is immediate rebalance. And here is the first presented fair value gap. So 5 minute fair value gap, there's nothing. This is a 15-minute fair value gap. Okay, so here actually we can have potential next step 6 is the idea. If down, you see down, You can see, what can you see here? Okay, this is the lows. S&P cleared it, Dow haven't cleared it. S&P cleared it, Nasdaq haven't cleared it, Dow cleared it. So we can expect Nasdaq 660 idea here. It might form also. Okay, so this I'm showing you guys how to see six sister idea, because based on the S&P chart, okay, which is we are going to go into S&P chart right now, but as you can see Dow, S&P clearly swing low, but Nasdaq haven't. With dollar right now, maybe want to go higher, and this will make the Nasdaq six sister idea valid. Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's why I'm looking. I love Nasdaq six sister idea. Okay, but sometimes if the trade don't allow me, I really want to do it. Okay, what we can see here is also this. Nasdaq cleared higher high when S&P and Dow never do it. So at the moment, Nasdaq is showing strength because Nasdaq failed to clear the London low and it made higher highs when Dow and S&P didn't. Okay, with dollar going higher, this is a sign that we can trust that this S&P might trust. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna see below this swing low. I want to see Nasdaq have rejection reaction. Then the six sister idea is valid. This also can see the Nasdaq right now cleared buy side already. Okay, so Nasdaq have a volume balance there. So right now we are gonna be patient and see how, because you see here it's like an immediate rebalance reaction because here got a BC, right? So we're gonna see this volume balance. If right now I'm bearish, I'm not gonna enter anywhere here. I wanna wait for price to enter volume balance, show me rejection reaction in lower time frame chart, then only I'll go down to 1 minute time frame and enter. Look for a fair again and enter. Okay, so patience is important because high time frame is parallel to low time frame. Okay, so remember guys, this is a mistake that I always make and why I always lose trade, why the entry is always not beautiful is when I am impulsive. Because right now at high time frame there is reason for price to trade lower. We trade higher to go lower, which is a volume balance right here. A volume balance with the immediate rebalance. So definitely this one I want to see this one and the BC fair again. Buck. Okay, but then I will only look to enter short after price enter here. Either I want to enter inside here or either I see rejection here, then only enter on 1 minute fair value gap or order blocks. Okay. Okay, so here right wrongly, it's not 4 hour VI, it's 15-minute VI. So at the moment, yes, Nasdaq 60 either, but S&P and Dow is more firm to the downside one. Okay. But because I like Six Sister idea more, that's why I will enter. I will. That's why I will choose Nasdaq. So guys, this trade right now, if the risk allow, which the risk is going to be pretty big, for this trade is you can enter on here, okay, but my stop loss has to be here. That means this is a very big lah. Then 6430 to 6436.25. Actually not big also lah. Let's say enter at 6431. Okay, let's say enter at 6431. Stop loss has to be above 6436.5. Yeah, so 5 points there. Stop loss is okay, so good. So what I'm gonna do is enter here. Stop loss has to be placed above here. Okay, above this swing high here. But because Nasdaq is not showing me any nice reaction to the downside first, so we can be patient and wait. Yeah, this CE wing right here. This can be a candidate for entry also. If you are patient, and this is a very good entry. If indeed we are really going to be bearish, okay. But right now, as you can see that this new week opening gap here, which is just formed right above the new week opening gap here. That's why it's important fair value gap. But dollar is just looking firm to upside, okay. Okay, so right now what we can see is we trade at the upper portion of the inversion fair value gap once again, and right now we are rejecting lower. Yeah, so that's what I see here. Okay, this is the lower quadrant of the new week opening gap. We can see rejection at the wicks here, and right now it's rejecting lower, so that is giving me nice feedback, because this looks like a displacement, right guys? This looks like a displacement, okay? But when you look, when they form this fair value gap, the fact that we inside, this tell me that it is not that bullish. This tells me that we are bearish. So you guys can see, and this fair value gap basically tell me that it's not bullish, because if it's bullish, first of all, we won't just reject here at the first presented fair value gap. Okay, second, especially because this fair value gap, okay, because this fair value gap formed at the lower quadrant anyway opening gap, and the fact that you see this kind of reaction here, time distortion. Okay, so this is basically telling me that, okay, wait until at least 10:30, if not the 10:50 macro. Yeah, so sit still, because you see price, right, consolidating inside the fair value gap here. So this is basically telling you that stay sideline, don't do anything. Okay, really don't do anything right now, because again this fair value gap. Okay, unless we form a fair value gap here, then I will take it. If there's no fair value gap form, I'm not going to take it. So you can really see price is really not doing anything, just moving back and forth here. Okay, and here we got the new opening range gap. Okay, nope, looks like okay, this looks like what's that called, potential displacement. Okay, nice. I favor this to close below the C of the opening range gap. Okay, I want you to close below this C on the opening range gap. If you close below it here, then thing is a good fair gap. But ICT, I said before, it's not a strong fair gap unless the fair gap form like that. Yeah, you can see the low of it is right at the C on the opening gap. You can trust this fair gap, high probability fair gap. Or either second scenario is like this. You can trust it 100%. This is the high probability fair gap, and we will likely use it to reach for the fair gap. Okay, and if the fair gap looks like that, yeah, like this one lah, not very high probability. But right now the order flow to me looks very good because we rejected from here. So if here form a fair gap, I will use this trade. Okay, I will use it. I will use this as enter, and my stop loss will be placed here to be safe lah, above the lower quadrant of the fair gap. But you see, there's no fair gap forming, so we do nothing. Let's wait for fair gap to form. Wait, be patient, wait for fair gap. Okay, yes. Likely nice, we're forming a fair gap here. Okay, so yes guys, we form a fair gap here. What is this line? Is this line some C-week? Okay, we see if we go to 5 minutes. I think this might be a 5 minute C-week or something lah. So yeah, this fair gap with volume balance, yes, we can use this. I'm going to use this. Stop loss place where? Stop loss at least had to place above here or here, okay? To be safe lah, I'll place it here lah, okay? Because market structure shift, okay, and the first presented fair at this BC emerging fair gap. Okay, Nasdaq also firm downside. Okay, so very good. Dollar firm upside. Okay, very good. Okay, so I set a limit order here. Stop loss place here. Actually, it's okay, but at least, at the very least, must place a birdie swing high. But the most safest is place here. Let's say 6434 lah, huh? 29 to 34 is also 5 points. Okay, so yup, we're in the trade. Okay, right now we touch back the fair value gap here. Okay, Okay, so definitely this is the important one, and this stop loss at least at the place above here. Okay, so yeah, next time I would probably don't look at this and straight enter at here, because this fair value gap is obvious like a displacement. Okay, so right now, yeah, you just see how the trade pins out. Want to look at this fair value gap? Okay, I want to see this act as inversion fair value gap now. So Dow very nice to the downside. Okay, and Nasdaq not really, but we are still below this CB, and dollar still looking pretty okay. Right now it's looking for us to form another fair value gap here. Nasdaq is causing the high resistance. Okay, this fair value gap, definitely we can trust this. Okay, I pull down the stop loss. Not really. Okay, I close the trade. But to be honest, right now I won't close the trade. Okay, I will stick to the stop loss and there. Yeah, I understand because Nasdaq look firm to the upside, right? So closing the trade also is also good. Okay, but right now I want to see is this inversion fair value gap. Okay, because order flow still look bearish. Okay, right now because we're in high resistance, we just have to accept that and stop loss just place a bit higher. You cannot place at the usual areas. Okay, so right now we shall see. Let's wait for price to close below this fair value gap, then use it as reclaim fair value gap to enter again. Okay, this is the hypothetical if right now I never enter the trade. Okay, if right now let's say I close the trade here, right? Okay, very good. Okay, so we close below this fair value gap already. So right now what I'm gonna see is I'm gonna here, okay, using the new opening gap high. I'm gonna use it with this. This is an order block right now. These two up close candle is order block. This two is order block. So I'm gonna use this. If price hit here, I'm gonna smash the entry with this reclaim CB. Enter here and straight lower to the sell side. Okay. Because we're getting closer to the 10:50 macro and the fact that 10 a.m. news didn't move. Okay, listen to me. 10 a.m. news didn't move, and then 10 a.m. And because we have great news, that means right 10:50 it's going to move a lot already. Okay, and where is 10:30? 10:30 is right here. Okay, so you can see 10:50 we start leaving this inversion fair value gap already, and price action start to get cleaner a little bit. Okay, so here smash that short button. I'm gonna go short here at the new opening at high. But let's say I get here at 6428.25. Okay, one tick below here. Why? Because I'm seeing this as reclaim CB and the time. Okay, it's getting close to the 10:50 macro, and the order flow just looks bearish. And the fact first presented fair gap rejection here. CE wick didn't even reach stop at the 15-minute CB here. Bodies respecting. Then here inversion fair value gap trading below reclaim CB. So look at all the CBs right now. Reclaim CB, another reclaim CB. Okay, so CBs is holding price. And this is an order block. So I go short here. Okay, stop loss place where? Stop loss just place above here right now. And look at the here is what previous week high. Look at the bodies respecting the previous week high and create forming fair value gaps, not respecting this PC. A lot of context, guys. There we go. Here. Okay, you can press short link. Okay, here go short. Here I'll go short. Okay, 6428 stop loss please at 6430. So 3 points only, no problem. Yes, Nasdaq is not giving me the reaction. Dow is firm below the swing low. Only Nasdaq. Okay. So no problem, we just hold on to the trade. Okay, 10-15 macro, I know it's gonna be some have some big version. Okay, very nice, very nice. Okay, let's go back and have a look. Okay, very nice. Dollar catching up higher. Nasdaq finally trading lower, and what we can see is cleared all this buy side here already. S&P Dow is the most cleanest today, but look at S&P lower high. Nasdaq cleared the higher high going lower, and dollar is moving higher from a lower low. So we got SMT here. Okay, order flow very nicely. Okay, now we form another fair value gap. Okay, like I say guys, what did I told you? This is order block, right? We form another fair value gap. Market structure shift here. Okay, and this is the new opening range gap. Okay, CE, we got fair value gap. You can trust this. And on top here, balance price range already. So 3 minute also displacement, 5 minute also. Look at here, there's nothing here. Okay, there's nothing here, all just finding like that. Okay, there's no fair value gap, so that means no need, there's no reason for price to go up. Only 1 minute we have. Okay, so I measured from here to get a premium, but if you eyeball it right, midpoint is just right here. So this is just a fair value gap to use to enter, but stop loss had to place at least above here. Let's say at 6427, stop loss 643. Also inside 5 point. Dollars pulling higher. We have 4 minutes to 10-15 macro. Be patient. Wait for the fair gap. Okay. 3 minutes we form a fair gap. 3 minutes form a fair gap. Stop loss. Place a bit here at least. Okay, just like what I did in the 3 minute chart. But right now, I'm still expecting institutional flow entry due means what? Price can just touch it, not even fill into it, and just straight lower. I don't want to see it come out and trade lower. Actually, I want to see it stay unfilled already. Yeah, so 1 minute chart balance price range here. Here, just this value gap here. See this? What did I tell you guys? So remember, next time when there's a 3 minute fair gap, right? And here is the 3 minute fair gap low. Okay? So because the 3 minute fair gap low, I'll just smash the, because here got one fair gap, right? I'll just smash short end here. Okay, and you can measure here to get the fulcrum point and just pull your TP target. Nice guys, we start pulling over. Why? Based on what we see now, all those are firmness. Yeah, this is probably the 4 hour BC. So this fair value gap, can we use as entry? Yes, we can. Definitely, because right now price is basically saying I'm going lower, so you can use this as entry and just see how low it's going to shoot. So you can see from this fair gap here, 6421. Stop loss I just placed above here lah, 6423. So very small stop loss. Because let's see does it go down low or not. Okay, and right now we are trading back into the 3 minute CB. So definitely there not really good entry because you want to see. So right now 5 minute fair regards are being traded into this. So yes, right now we can go down 1 minute chart and look for just order blocks or anything. Okay, so here this is seen as an order block. Why? Because we retrace into the 5 minute fair gap here already. Order block. All this green candle, all this is the order block. Okay, here is also order block. But I think here is a better order block. So you can see here the 5 minute fair gap we traded into it already. Look here. So on 1 minute, shit. So this is order block. This is 5 minute order block. Okay. So these candles all is the 5 minute order block from here to here. That's why this fair gap right now, better enter in here. And better enter in here. Stop loss just placed above here. It's a good entry. Nice, nice. Be patient. Yeah, see wick. There we go. Short. I can go short here. Okay. Here in this CB, go short here. Miss fair gap. Okay, there we go. And right now it should really start spooling lower. Volume balance here. Volume balance. Yes, look at this volume balance. Want to see it smash lower. Order block will be volume balance. Come on, it should really start trading lower. Very nice. If this volume, okay, this right now is a suspension block, okay, two volume balance together. Okay, so we trade into the suspension block. Want to see it continue lower to this PM's relative equal lows. Come on, yeah, baby. This immediate rebalance, speed and distance. Yeah, I'm seeing this. This is the C wick right here. So I want to see a next time price trade there. Want to see rejection. Order flow still looking very bullish now. Okay, sorry, very bearish. Okay, so this is will be very important. Okay, here, there we go. We can enter short again here. Okay, here, enter short again. Here can be another entry. Really, this is that 1 minute C wick. This is the 15 minute all fair value, all small fair value gap. Here, short. Just press the short. Stop loss place here. We're gonna go lower. Don't worry. There we go. Yeah, there's we got a daily volume balance. Oh, this was what I was missing. Okay, daily volume balance. Then this is the weeks that I was telling you about. Yeah, finally I'm starting to draw it out. And there we go. And the daily chart, if you see, you have a big daily fair value gap here. So this was actually all the draw towards here. Okay. Okay, wanted to see it trade lower. See how it's respecting the 15 minute old fair value gap that I draw. Beautiful. Okay, so I enter another trade here. Not bad, the stop loss. Okay, this M life account, wow, damn dangerous, man. 18 minutes. Okay, definitely. So normally I want to enter this variant, but price just ram lower. Okay. Okay. So yeah, after at this point, any trades that I take, right, I would say is all not good trades. Okay. Look at the stop loss placement. Oh, ugly. All these trades that I'm taking is not good already. Okay, because we already cleared all the sell side that I was expecting. All the PM, London sell side, we all cleared it. And on 15-minute chart, you must be careful. We still have so many fair gap here, here, here. So any shots that you enter right now, right, after clearing sell side, because you must understand, we cleared sell side already, so it is reasonable for retracement right now. So price might as well retrace to all the 15 fair gap into a premium before setting low to clear more sell side. Because this way, here they can engineer more sell side. So that's why all these trades all these short trades that I'm taking is all not good. Okay. Okay. Finally, I gave up and I changed into demo. This long trade is not okay. Okay. Yeah. Even though right now it's just demo trade. Okay. Look, we got a fair gap here. This long trade is not okay. So yeah. So this is just me going. But look at that. 15 minute. We got a lot of fair gaps here. That is why all my short trade just now got stopped out. Okay. Right now we have a nice displacement here. Okay. It's trading into the 15 fair gap. Okay. And right now we got another fair gap here. Okay. Medium imbalance. Yes. It should restart pulling lower right now. But look at that very gappy suspension block. Again, look how chop and ugly price action is. Right now, Nasdaq looking from the downside here. Okay, but it catching back up. At this point in time, all is ugly, ugly, ugly. Okay, yeah, finally it start moving. Why? Look at that. 15-minute fair value gap. Shit. Look at this 5 minute, 15-minute fair value gap. We traded up into the 15-minute CU week. Okay, then only we start going lower. Okay, that's why you can trust it. And definitely at the daily volume events, I should take it all already. Okay. Okay, very nice, very nice. Anyway, and that's basically, yeah, nothing much really. So basically that's what I want to show you guys. We only start moving lower once we trade into this 15-minute suspension block. Trade inside A, CE week, rejection, then only we start going lower. Can you guys see it? So high time frame always parallel to low time frame. Definitely we'll continue going lower, okay? So that's it for today. And right now we have a look at the previous day. We have a look at my trading afterthoughts, and we're gonna end this. Okay. See you guys in the next review. Okay, so just woke up. Today woke up late, and yeah, so just been thinking about my trading yesterday, and I realized that these past 2 days I've been really spending a lot of time on the charts, like knowing it was high resistance, but I still traded it. So this is really one thing that I really want to change. If I see there's high resistance, I should just, you know, close the charts. Yeah, definitely that's the best. And yeah, remember your business hour, Ian. My business hour is only until 11 o'clock. No trading outside of the hour, okay? No trading after that, okay? And yeah.